This is Apple's first iPad from 1984, except they actually never built it. So I decided to build this working unit from scratch. After seeing it in a book by design legend Hartmut Esslinger, I asked if he could share dimensions and photos to help me bring it to life. The original prototype, a non-functional 4 model, is on display at the Museum of Modern Art in San Francisco. Once I had the dimensions, I modeled everything in 3D, printed the parts and glued them together. The next step was sanding the surface to smooth out the 3D printed layer lines. Then I painted it in that classic 1980s Macintosh beige gray. I've also built a custom keyboard with 3D printed keycaps and designed a PCB for it, which was manufactured by PCBWay. Inside the case I used a Raspberry Pi running Linux with a modified version of the Mini VMac emulator. For the display I salvaged a screen from a broken iPad 3 and installed a new digitizer to make it a touchscreen. After assembling everything, the final result looked awesome. It even includes a custom floppy drive with auto-eject functionality, which I used to install Apple's System 7 from floppy disk. Games and software can also be loaded from an SD card, and surprisingly, for a system that never was designed for a touchscreen, it actually works remarkably well. You can also connect a real Apple ATB mouse as an input device. I believe the original concept was meant for creatives, something like an early iPad Pro. I designed a poster in Apple's 1980s style using a 30-year-old version of Photoshop. I saved it onto a floppy and sent it to a printery that still accepts floppy disks. Of course, it's not real vintage hardware, just modern emulation. But for the first time, this concept actually works. And honestly, I love how it turned out. If you want to see the full video, check out my YouTube channel. I've got more projects like this in the works, so if you're into retro tech and creative builds, make sure to follow this channel.